Q102, John and Natalie. He's here. He's headphoneless. We're going to try to get you some headphones.
Let's go.
At least the mic light's on for you. That is Santino there. Good friend. You and I, we go back, just crossing paths, friends and friends in Cincinnati.
Party days, man.
That's right.
I used to get a little wild out here.
Didn't we all, though? Didn't we all?
Yes. We just talked off the air. We're past that phase of our life now, right?
We're grown. We're mature.
We're grown.
Married.
Well, you know what? Yeah, it's just...
Wink, wink.
Santino, excited for this guy because he's put Cincinnati on a national platform with this song that is officially released today. That's why I said to you, hey, why don't you come in on the 31st when the song actually comes out?
That was perfect.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, what a major weekend, too.
John.
Because you can't, I mean, you can only get so much, just a snippet of the song doesn't really do it justice.
Right.
But we are going to play a clip of it for you real quick. This is called GOAT, and we're going to break down how this song came together. How did this come together? I know there's a guy in your life named Out of Sight that we used to play here on Q102 years ago.
Tonight's the night.
And you linked up with him at some point.
Well, yeah, he's his road manager. I went to college with in Long Island University in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And then when I was doing my thing here, doing a lot of the shows and stuff like that, opening up for the people that was coming in town and putting out my content online, he was noticing it, and then he calls me one day like, "Yo, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "You got a manager?" I'm like, "No, not really." Like, he's like, "All right, I'm managing you now."
That's awesome.
Then I think 2 weeks later, I was at Lollapalooza with an all-access pass, getting golf carted from stage to stage, and it's been on ever since.
How'd that feel? Awesome.
Yeah, crazy.
Did it feel so normal? Like, this is what I was born to do?
I had never been to Lollapalooza, and I used to see it on HBO. Like, I think it aired on HBO when I was a kid, and I'm like, wait, what happened? Like, I'm here all of a sudden. So, yeah, it was cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
You have worked so hard. I know how hard you still grind.
Yes, sir.
You're married. You have how many kids?
Well, I got 3, but I got 2 step and 1, but they're all mine.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
They're all mine.
Uh-huh.
I take care of them.
That's a full-time job in itself. So putting all this together and just staying on it, man.
Yep.
And then when you finally, how did you feel when you found out that this song was going to be, or probably when you first saw the promo of Jeopardy? Did you freak?
Well, I heard it. I got the call on New Year's Eve. So Out of Sight calls me literally. I'm actually driving down 71 right here, and I get a text from Out of Sight on New Year's Eve. He's like, "Happy New Year." I'm like, "All right, cool, Happy New Year." And the next thing he goes, "Yo, you got a minute?" I'm like, "Yo, anytime you text me that, it's a good thing." So I'm like, "Of course I got a minute." I call him. He's like, "Yo, we got a placement." And I'm like, "What is it?" And he's like, "It's a TV ad, but I don't know what show it is yet, but ABC picked it up." So he's like, "As soon as I know what show it is, I'll call you and let you know." So like 2 days later, me and my buddy Monty were like looking up ABC shows. Like, I wonder what it could be. And he calls. He's like, "Yo, Jeopardy." I'm like, "Jeopardy?" Like,
that's the goat of ABC shows. It's a perfect fit.
Jeopardy, the greatest of all time tournament. I'm like, boom, it makes sense. So
it does.
Yeah.
I said this thing needs to be used for football commercials.
Yeah.
If you got like promos for NCAA football or something.
Reds, the football team, we need them. Shout out.
You're shouting out now. Go,
yep,
Reds.
Cincinnati Bengals, Cincinnati Reds. Holler at me. I got a song for you guys.
Okay, don't go anywhere. He's gonna hang out a little bit. We'll talk more with Santino this afternoon.
Yes,
Again,
sir.
doing really good things in Cincinnati and putting us on a platform. And we also have Justin Bieber tickets today, so we want to get to that and check your traffic next. Hang on. Q102, John, Natalie, a jam-packed show for good reason because we just celebrate our town, and we have a guy here that, again, has put Cincinnati up in a stratosphere in a way it's like I can't think of any song I've ever done that's been on Jeopardy.
Oh
man, you haven't not yet, John. Just not yet.
I didn't know you got bars on the way.
I can beatbox. I'll get into that every so often. Okay, can't do that track. Oh, and I'd fire him up. That's what happens.
It's in my blood.
I know it, dude. I know it. What's who you got winning the game on Sunday?
Man, I want to go with the Chiefs, man. I like Pat Mahomes, man. Yeah.
I haven't heard one Cincinnati native say the Niners yet.
No?
In fact, I've heard many say, "I just want them to lose. I don't care who wins, just as long as the Niners don't win."
Nah, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
All right, I'm gonna go. You get one of those? Oh, I need the Jeopardy sound. That's what I need.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Tori. Tonight we are down to 31 degrees. Tomorrow we got some flurries possible again. I like the snow we had today. And then on Sunday, partly cloudy, mild, high of 54. Who'd you want to shout out while you're here?
I want to shout out my son, Onyx St. Lambert, and my wife, Miranda Lambert. Not the country singer.
Miranda Lambert? That's amazing.
And I want to shout out my music teacher from school, Mrs. Merrill. She's listening in right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, hello,
and everybody
fam.
from Finneytown and, the whole Cincinnati.
I love how he pointed at you. He said, "Not the country singer."
No, because everywhere we go, they're like, if you give her ID, they'll look up like, oh my God.
Well, duh.
Yeah, like not that Miranda.
Natural
Miranda.
reaction.
Yeah. But how crazy is she married a rapper?
That's awesome.
You gotta get drawn on there.
Just tuning in, our friend Santino is here to talk about his song that's here in Cincinnati that has gone nationwide. And really the whole point of bringing him in here was to try to send out the bat signal to get him on a Justin Bieber song.
Yeah. I like beats. I'm watching that documentary right now.
Oh, Seasons?
Yeah,
Are you liking it?
Yeah, my wife hit me to it.
All right, to remind you, his name's Santino Corleon. Are we saying Corleon now?
Corleon, well, we dropped it for the music, so if you're searching the song right now on all the digital streaming sites, search Santino.
You're a one-word guy like Prince.
Like Prince.
Just like Prince.
And this is my real name, too. No gimmicks.
That's pretty well authentic.
Yep.
No gimmicks.
Santino made a song called Goat. It was used on a Jeopardy promo, national headlines with this thing, so we wanted to highlight him here in Cincinnati. And what a perfect song for sports to use for a promo. So the most ridiculous sports superstitions you've witnessed. This person said, my husband had the same Bengals hat for 15 years. It's been soaked by rain, frozen by snow and ice, poured sweat into during the summers. It has been the source of countless arguments, and I have given up.
Countless arguments.
Throw it away.
It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Because that is the reason, well, for 15 years, well, I guess we shouldn't bring up this past season.
Maybe.
Throw the thing away! Throw it away!
That's a curse. It's not the Bo Jackson curse, it's the hat.
It's that hat.
Yeah.
Light it on fire. When I watch my Packers, I have a specifically block of cheese shaped beer glass I drink from every game. It is never machine washed, always rinsed with water and towel dried.
Ah, you go. Treat yourself.
In the man cave, certain when you consume your beverages in a certain way. What beer was it? It was Bud Light, I think, that came out with the Superstitions campaign years ago, where the guy was in the basement, he came up and saw that the team was winning, so he walks back down to the basement.
I don't remember that one.
I want to say it was Bud Light. This person said, I change my jerseys every game, never wear the same one twice in a row.
Who's he a fan of? That's the question.
Wait, is he wearing the jersey or is he performing in the jersey?
I keep my terrible towel in the very back of my closet during the off season, then bring it out during week 1.
He needs to keep that in the back.
No, I don't, Santino. What do you mean? I forgot you have kids. You got to spell it out for them.
As it is in a honey.
We're on the radio.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Now, sweet baby, you're going to take a yellow towel. You're going to wipe your butt with that.
Come back all the time.
I'm here.
The 11-year-old joined the 12-year-olds in here.
Hey!
There you go.
Santino, thank you so much for coming to hang out on the radio with us today.
Thank you.
We wish you nothing but the best, and keep firing us whatever new songs you come out with.
I got one coming in 5 weeks.
Okay. Shh. Is it Goat Part 2?
No, that one's called Notorious.
Okay.
So we'll leave it at that. But we're doing a hashtag Goat Challenge. So everybody get the song online. We're going to do hashtag Goat Challenge. You just dance to it, do a TikTok or something like that.
That's a good idea.
I'll post it and tag me in it.
Nat, we can do that.
The best one wins. The best one wins.
John's gonna win. I can't dance. John's got the
I got
moves.
floss. I got floss.
His hips don't lie.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming. Here's Storia. You're Q102 traffic.
Go straight to the hole, the X's and O's. I'm playing my role, my focus on soul, I accomplish my goals.